It's no surprise that I have my own thoughts on the entire inauguration of Donald Trump thing, because it is a very interesting event. It is a very interesting event, a very interesting eye-opening event. Well, not the inauguration itself. The inauguration itself is totally fine, but people's reaction towards whatever is going on in the inauguration. We have people destroying buildings and everything like that, destroying trash cans, and my most favorite event of this entire thing, which is turned into a wonderful meme, the autistic screeching.
To be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
That never gets old. To all of these people who are trying to make sure that America is a good country to live in, it's a great place, an inclusive place, a safe place for everybody to live in, well, you're not making it safe. And this is coming from the people who say that there's going to be a Trumpocalypse, there's going to be an apocalypse happening thanks to Donald Trump being elected. There's a little bit of an irony in there, but I really couldn't figure it out. The people who are saying that there's going to be a Trumpocalypse are the ones actually causing said apocalypse. And thanks to this massively eye-opening event, we have people who are preaching out to the choir, virtue signaling how much of a good person they are, positivity and everything like that, inclusivity, and yet here they are rioting and everything like that, saying that we should terrorize the goddamn White House, we should bomb the entire place. It kind of reminds me of a webcomic from May 2016 that I read that is still very relevant even to this day. I'm going to read it to you. I hate Minecraft. I hate superhero movies. I hate Beyonce. Whoa. Hang on there, friend. Don't you think that petty contrarianism and half-baked cynicism are a poor substitute for the genuine thoughtfulness that I know you're capable of? Perhaps you should consider defining yourself by what you like, rather than what you hate. Well, I like Donald Trump. The autistic screeching ensues. Yes, of course, these people exist. These people who claim that they're all for positivity. These people who claim that they're all for inclusivity. And yet here they are, just being absolutely negative, defining themselves for what they hate. Because some people disagree with opinions here and there. If you guys don't know what the meme is, I'll link it in the description. It's a great webcomic. Definitely read that one. You guys might have missed it. And there's also one here from Brent basically sums up the entire thing perfectly. The mainstream media goes very positive. It's all positive. It's all yay, smiley face and everything like that. Predicts landslide win for Hillary Clinton. It's all safe and good, right? It's all safe and great. You have the people marching in for Hillary Clinton. Love trumps hate. It's not rigged. You're just losing. 63 plus genders for inclusivity. We include everybody. Everybody who identifies, including those who identify as an attack helicopter. You are welcome right here. We are welcome to this entire place. Hillary 2016. I believe in love and kindness. Until Donald Trump won the election, in which they turned into the terrifying monsters that they are. The mainstream media basically turned into the zombies that they have been hiding so much, with the chaos that they cannot even comprehend with an inch of the brain cells that they have. And then the mass public went mass hysteria, cats and dogs living together, pigs raining from the sky. That is an amazing art there, Brent. Just amazing. Thank you so much. You're bringing lots and lots of joy to this. You see my point. There are lots and lots of people out there. Lots and lots of these people. They're saying that they're not... the prophecy is going to happen. The apocalypse is going to happen. And yet here they are causing said apocalypse. It never happened in Donald Trump's side. That's the thing. Donald Trump is not the one. I think Donald Trump is the one causing the apocalypse. Except you're the ones who are causing it. Yes, you got rage and angry because of Donald Trump. It's not because Donald Trump supporters are actually rioting on the streets and causing chaos to everything. It's because anti-Donald Trump protesters are the ones causing this entire thing. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that absolutely amazing? And this is not new. This is absolutely not new. Of course, to those of you who are already more politically educated than me, more historically educated, this thing is not new. Protests, anarchist protests, has been happening for like decades now. But, well, now that we have something that the public did not expect, Donald Trump being president, even though I knew he would be president, I basically predicted it. It's been happening throughout the past couple of days. The recent example that we got is from Milo's event. His recent event with Martin Shkreli almost got canceled, and Martin Shkreli basically got abused. Now, the thing is, I have mixed opinions on both Milo and Martin Shkreli. I'm sure some of you guys have more opinions on them, but I don't think they don't have the rights for their platforms. Because despite how mixed bag of an opinions that I have towards them, at least they're trying to fight. They're trying to fight whatever is going on, whatever kind of nonsense that they think is nonsense, in a civilized manner, in a public discourse, in a place where it is absolutely legal to do so. At least they're trying to share their opinions out there in a way, in a manner that is civilized, in a manner that you can actually interact with him. If you disagree with him, if you think that he's a cunt, if you think that both of them are absolute cunts, go ahead. Share your grievances towards them. You are free to do so. You can free to engage them in a conversation. But the problem is, people don't want to engage in conversations. People don't want to do that in this time of the year. They would rather destroy people because it feels good. Because I've had conversations with some people in here. I've had people saying that they would want both Donald Trump and Mike Pence to not have a very good sleep. It's almost like they're trying to terrorize them or something. And I ask why. Why would you want something like that to happen? You might disagree with him politically. You might disagree on some of the actions that he might do. But why all of these terrible actions that you want to inflict on them? Why these sorts of threats? Because it feels good. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. You can be productive, but productive is hard. Being productive, sharing discussions with people, that's actually very difficult to do right now. It's actually very difficult. And people just don't want to do that. They don't want to do that anymore. It's a lost art. It's a lost art that, I don't know, maybe it was lost in the 2014, 2015, 2016. Nobody wants to have a discussion anymore. They just want to ruin people's lives because it feels good. Congratulations for those of you who actually feel good on ruining people's lives because they disagree with you. Congratulations on those people who actually want to ruin people's lives, to make sure that their sleep does not go well just because you disagree with them politically and you want to feel good. I disagree with a lot of things that Donald Trump said. I disagree vehemently. I disagree with a lot of things Mike Pence said. I disagree vehemently. I disagree with a lot of things that the Mary Sue, ANFM, all of these feminists trying to ruin our video games. I disagree with them vehemently without any sort of exception, but I will never ever think bad about any of them. I will never ever think that their lives should be ruined. I wish all of them could have happy lives together. They could go through their lives because these people also have families. These people also have friends. I have friends. I have families too. And I'm not going to inflict harm towards any of their members or family and friends because I don't want the same thing happen to me. It's the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. As much as I disagree with all of these people, I'm not going to put any harm in them. I'm not going to think bad of them. I can have opinions in my head. I think some of these people are absolute trash, but I'm not going to actually inflict harm towards them just because it feels good. Because that's the thing that the society have these days. They want to feel good about something, even though the actions that they need to do to actually feel good are actually monstrous actions. Chicago torture anyone? It's just amazing. It's just amazing that we have to go into this time, in a time in which chaos happened, people rioting on the streets, not because these people want to actually fight for America, because it feels good doing it. It feels good to actually rebel against the power. I don't like Donald Trump, and I want to ruin everything that Donald Trump is trying to control. America. I'm going to destroy America. Donald Trump owns America, and now I'm going to destroy it. Kind of baffles me on why you hated Russia so much. You're going to let Russia to nuke America right now. Just to end this entire thing. If you want to fight against Donald Trump, if you think that Donald Trump is a terrible, terrible candidate, if you think that Donald Trump is going to be a terrible president, well, I agree. I agree too. But you cannot just unleash your anger, unleash your rage, unleash your grievances in a manner that is not legal, in a manner that only benefits you. Because you are going to ruin people's lives by destroying stores and rioting to the streets and everything like that. What is productive, it is challenging too. And this is the one thing, it is challenging, so not a lot of people don't want it, is to have a discussion. Let's examine the problem. What did Donald Trump do wrong? What are the policies that he thinks are, that you think is terrible about it? We can have that productive discussion. We can have discuss solutions to all of those. But unfortunately, discussing all of those at this very moment is challenging for some people. They just don't want to discuss it because it's triggering. They want to go back to the safe spaces. It's Amy's Baking Company all over again, except it's the entire America. It's the entire America, and I don't want any of my people here to fall into the same trap. I really don't. I don't want my subscribers to fall into the same trap. Please, for the love of God, do not try to think bad of someone else. Okay, maybe you can do it in a joking manner, in a joking sense, but don't actually legitimately, unironically try to want to inflict harm to someone else just because you disagree with them, just because it feels good to actually do that. Because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Not in a freaking million years. I wouldn't. I've become very lenient to ANFM. That's how much I tolerate them. That's how much I don't want to inflict harm towards them. So in conclusion, just don't riot on the streets. And don't cause problem to everybody else. That's all for the video today. If you like this, you can go ahead and click the like button and subscribe for more. If you wish, support me on Patreon. Thanks for watching.